Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your name to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum, chewing, walking around or smoking of any kind. And please may probably address at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Mr. Lockhart. You have a video, sir?
Yes, hello?
You have a video, Mr. Lockhart?
I'm trying to, okay, here we go. All right. Hang on. Okay. Yes.
You've been here before, correct?
Yeah, I've been here before.
And you filed some kind of motion. Have you filed anything?
What's that?
Have you made any kind of filings on your behalf?
Yeah, quite a few.
Sweet, well, that all that.
Your Honor, please put your phones on mute.
We gotta mute everybody except the person that except Mr. Lockhart. This is the city of Detroit versus Jameel, Amir, Lockhart, case number SP 121-8061, SP 121-8072, counts 1 and 2, SP 124-78, strike that, SP 124-7989, count 1, 2, and 3, and SX 378-29611. Appearance for the record, please. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I am Jameel of the family Lockhart. The motions that I filed and the documents that I have filed have all been trying to ascertain the jurisdiction of this court. And I don't understand the nature and cause of the action against me. And I'm trying to understand under what jurisdiction the court intends to proceed. First of all, is this going to be a civil or a criminal action? Criminal. Okay.
Misdemeanors punishable by 93 days in jail, up to maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail, and $500 in fine for each of the misdemeanor counts.
Okay. So, Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court.
Hold on. Listen, Mr. Sanchez, you have to be quiet, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two criminal jurisdictions. One is criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and one is a criminal jurisdiction under admiralty or military tribunal. From Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. So in which of these two criminal jurisdictions does the court intend to try me?
Sir, this is something, where is your motion, sir?
There's a motion filed there. It's a motion to dismiss based on lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
All right, I'm going to deny that motion. I'm going to set a bench trial or jury trial if you choose. Which one would you want to have?
Okay, Your Honor, under what grounds, what facts and findings and conclusions of law are you denying that motion to dismiss? I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the court. You have not disclosed it to me. I'm asking you.
Job to disclose it to you. Check the court rules, sir.
Well, Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to understand the nature and cause of any action brought against me, and it grants you the duty to inform me. So I don't think you would be breaching your oath of office if you were to inform me under which jurisdiction this court intends to proceed. In order for me to intelligently defend myself without an attorney, I need to understand which jurisdiction the court intends to proceed to conduct
You have a very good attorney on the line, Mr. Elwood Terry. If you want to speak to him in a breakout room, I can give you that opportunity. Other than that, I'm going to set a bench trial or a jury trial in the matter.
Okay. Please let the record show that I have attempted to understand or to ask what is the jurisdiction of the court is operating under. And it appears that the court is operating under a secret jurisdiction, maybe only known to bar members and licensed attorneys. So let the record show that I am trying to understand jurisdiction and nature of cause against me, and the court has denied me that information.
I'm not denying you the information. The information is public information, sir. The information is outlined in the Michigan court rules. You need to read the Michigan court rules, and you can find out jurisdiction. It'll tell you everything about jurisdiction. That's entirely public information. You can go online and type in the court rules. The whole book is ascertainable to you online.
Sir, the Sixth Amendment grants
I'm
you
not required
to inform me of the nature and cause of any action brought against me. And right now, you are denying that right.
I'm going to tell you, sir, don't speak over me. You want me to inform you of the nature and cause of the action. You're charged with driving. Drive while license not valid or improper on 7/3/2021 around 4:29 p.m. in the area of Jefferson and St. Albans in the city of Detroit. That's punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. The other charges, no insurance misdemeanor. On the same date and time, you were operating, the allegation says you were operating a vehicle in that area of which is a 2011 Jaguar in the city of Detroit. And could not provide or did not have the necessary insurance required on that motor vehicle, that punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. On 9/11/2021 at 2:57 p.m. or thereabouts in the area of Jefferson and Riopelle, you are not. The allegation is that you were driving that same 2011 Jaguar in the city of Detroit without the proper registration on that vehicle. That punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500.
Sir, I understand the
maximum possible. Don't interrupt me, sir.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
On the same date, 9/11/2021, around 2:57, same date time, it is alleged that you were driving in that area in the city of Detroit, in Jefferson and Riopelle. You're driving of that 2011 Jaguar without a valid driver's license. You drove while license not valid or improper. That's the allegation, and that is punishable by 93 days in jail. The maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And on the same date and time, it is alleged that you were asked to provide proof of insurance on that vehicle, for which the allegation is that you did not provide that insurance, sir. And that penalty for driving an vehicle without the proper insurance is punished by maximum penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. And lastly, it is alleged that on August 25th, 2020, at around 3:27 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of the Lodge Freeway and Warren, sir, you were driving, again, a 2011 Jaguar. These are the allegations. And you were pulled over in the city of Detroit, and you were asked to produce a valid driver's license, for which you could, the allegation is that you could not do so. That the maximum possible penalty for that offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Those are the charges. Do you want a bench trial or a jury trial?
Your Honor, I am trying to understand the jurisdiction of this court.
And I told you,
as I said, you told me it was a criminal jurisdiction.
If you read the Michigan court rules, the Michigan court rules will tell you and give you jurisdiction. So they have a copy of the Michigan court rules online or at the public library. I'm sure it is not as easily ascertainable, and we're not going to keep going down this road, son, young man. Do you want a bench trial?
So I cannot. I'm asking you a very specific question, and it is this a criminal jurisdiction under common law, or is it a criminal jurisdiction under military tribunal?
Listen, it's let's move on to the next person.
Sir, please answer that.
It
can only be one or the other.
You'll leave me no choice but to hold you in contempt. I'm asking you a specific question.
Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt. I am trying to exercise my Sixth Amendment right. I can show you Constitution is exercise of a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime, sir. Sir, the way you speak to the court is via motion. Okay, if you have a motion that I've already denied one of your motions, if you have another motion. Under what basis? Under what grounds have you denied my motions? It's not my job to explain to you all of the court rules, sir. So there's only two jurisdictions which this court can operate under.
Just like any other, you're going to be treated just like any other lawyer that comes in this courtroom. Okay? So you have to know the rules.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to seek legal advice or ask you what the rules are. I'm asking you a very specific question. There can only be two jurisdictions under criminal law. And is it under common law or is it admiralty law?
I'm not here to teach the law.
Where is the party in this action in this case?
All right. Let's get the other people that are here for review out of here. Miss Gatlin, are you there?
Yes.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can I speak to Officer Sink? The officer, please. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Marcel Linda Gatlin. Case numbers SP 1172775, counts 1 and 2. SP 8678312. All right, Ms. Gatlin, I'll put your appearance for the record, please.
Say that again.
Well, Counselor, can you put your appearance on the record for Ms. Gatlin, please? You're on mute, Mr. Berry.
You're on mute, Mr. Berry.
You're still on mute, Mr. Berry.
Apologize, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of this defendant, P28880.
All right, Ms. Gatlin, I appreciate you showing back up and informing, but you still owe this money. What's going on?
The number you gave me, I was calling every day and it just kept ringing, and then then when I called again, like I called since my court date, since the 16th, I was calling every day and it was just ringing. And then one day I called and it's like it was disconnected. And then I just called 36th district and they were saying it's backed up or whatever. So all I have to do is just wait.
Well, I think you're talking about you had some bond money down here. You still do. So I would suggest you come down to the court, ma'am. I mean, I don't know if you have the, I don't know what kind of means you have to get down here, but I would suggest you come down to the court because that's the best way I know. You know.
Okay.
Request in.
Yeah.
So we put the request in. We did everything we could do on our end, and I apologize for that. But I see you got the money. I'm going to give you. Until what's today's date? The 25th. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to take care of this. April the 8th, 2022. I'm going to set it for a review on that Friday at 8:25 again. Must apply bond. All right.
I could go down there today.
All right, if you come down here today, then zoom back in. If you get down here in the morning, we'll be here in the morning. We can get it closed out, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a great day. I'm still gonna put that April 8th day in there so that you can, so that it'll give you time. I just want to make sure everything is closed out properly, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Your Honor, this is Kanai Lanier. If you don't mind me speaking, I was having the same issue with her. I'm trying to call that number to pay the, I had like a remainder of $2. I had the same
What's
issue.
your name, ma'am? What's your name?
Kanaya Lanier. Kanaya Lanier. Yes.
All right. This is
I had the
city
same
of
issue with
Detroit.
her.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. This is the city of Detroit versus Kanaya Marie Lanier, case number U16860314. Appearance for the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Lanier.
All right, this is not, you owe more than $2. I do remember you
No.
the other day. You got a $500 bond. You're gonna have to come down as well too.
Okay, well, you told me my remainder balance was $2. You said the ticket was $452. My bond was
Yeah, well,
500,
here's
and
the
they said
deal.
you had.
Listen, I remember you, I actually waived your late and your warrant fee. So if you come down, your balance now is $325, so you're gonna get some money back because I
Okay.
did that after you left court the other day. So you don't have to pay that extra $2. You just have to come in and tell them and apply that $500 bond. But don't come down saying I want my rest of my 125 right now, because they're not gonna 75 of them, because they're not gonna give it to you. They're gonna mail it back to you in the mail, all right?
Okay, I'll be down there on my lunch break.
I don't want you to come down and catch another case of disorderly conduct.
No, I'm not.
At the cashier, all right?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a good day.
Have a great day, ma'am.
Okay.
Miss Nash,
All right.
Miss Nash, if she can hear me, can I get a docket?
Oh, Ms. Nash, she was adopted. All right. That's all right. Counselors, we got a couple of lawyers in here. All right, well, let's go to Jonathan Guess.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, young man.
Good morning.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jonathan Brandon Ernest Guest. Case numbers SP 1199706, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Guest. State your full name, Mr. Guest.
Jonathan Guest.
All right, what's going on, sir?
To be honest, Your Honor, I'm going through a criminal case. I've lost everything in my life. I lost my job, lost my car, my house. I don't have anything. I had applied for a job. I got a job online. DPD came and took my computer and my phone. I don't have anything, just being honest about it. So I was asking if I could get an extension to pay these tickets so I could try and come up with some money to pay it.
All right, you want to do some community service? Let me say this, I'm sorry to hear about your circumstances, sir. It's the real true test of a man is not what they do in times of good times and good favor. Is at this point in people's lives, which at some point somebody gets there one way or another, maybe not to certain extremes, but that's the time where it shows the true test. So I wish you the best of luck in going through the situations that you're going through. I can offer you some community service to clear this up, or I can give you some more time. What would you like to do, sir?
Actually, Your Honor, I could you give me an extension to pay it?
How long do you need, sir?
So with a month, is a month and a half too long?
Not necessarily, but I will say that a lot of times I get people in here, especially ones that aren't even willing to do community service, that do community service, and they find themselves with allies out there, and they get jobs and all of that kind of stuff as well. But I'll give you until May 24th, 2020. I'm going to set for a review on that date. If you find before that time that you will take us up on the offer of community service, I'm going to leave that open, available to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. Good luck to you, sir.
You also.
All right, counselor, are you ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
No, I'm talking about the Mr. Torrance. I was trying to get him out of here, but he's all right, let's move on. Where's LeBron Love Justice?
Here.
I mean, LeBron Love Justice is it?
He's mentally incapacitated, Your Honor. So I'm his mom and his dad is here to speak on behalf of him. He had a stroke and an aneurysm 4 years ago.
Go back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you got to go around. Yeah.
Hold on now. Somebody's on the Officer Hotman. I'm gonna mute you, sir. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Goss, speaking about the case.
Me?
No, Officer Hotman. Officer interrupted my court.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus LeBron Love Jester. Case number U38519517. Let's also see what this is here. All right. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Love Jester. Could you state your full name, sir?
Say your name.
LeBron Love Jester.
All right. I see this as a matter that's really has been adjudicated already on 7/24/17. There was minutes of disorderly conduct, and it's really close to 5 years old now. I don't, he owes some other civil infractions. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna waive the late and reinstatement fees on the civil infractions. Get them back to the cost of the original ticket. I just don't know what his ability to pay is. Let me ask you this, can you state your name for the record, ma'am?
Venus, Venus, Jester, Jester.
And you say his dad is there as well?
Yes.
Yes, sir. LeBron Love.
All right.
LeBron Love.
Okay, very well. Obviously he can speak. Can you tell me your current condition, sir?
No.
Ms. Jester?
Yes.
Is
Sir.
your son able to articulate his current condition?
No.
Okay.
And do you know if your son had fulfilled any of the requirements that he was obligated to fill at that time?
Well, I think when he caught the case years ago, he was on probation or something. He had a fine to pay and everything, but he was paying it. But like I said, 4 years ago of this month, he had the aneurysm. So that, everything went haywire, and we didn't think about none of his bills and nothing like that as far as his case, because we thought it was over with. I thought he had paid it and everything until this incident happened that occurred. And that's when we found out that it wasn't paid. He had a warrant out for his arrest.
Okay.
Yeah. But like now, he's been confined to the house. He's not able to go nowhere and stuff like that. He's not capable to do stuff like that no more. Unless someone is with him.
Give me some information from a doctor, all right?
Hold on, I can get some paperwork.
We got paperwork stating that he's declared a incapacitated individual.
And how old is he?
He's 28.
All right. But I don't know, I'm gonna need to have that paperwork in the file, first of all. I wanna be able to review it, and to see what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna waive the late reinstatement fees for these old, civil infractions.
How much are they?
Well, one of them is, 258, and 306. That's for failure to stop, failure to yield right away, and no insurance infraction.
We could pay all that.
Well, and then the disorderly conduct is up to $600. I'll waive that fee as well. I'll waive that late and reinstatement fee as well. That's what I'll be able to do without any paperwork at all.
Say the last part again.
On all of the fees, this is the city of Detroit versus LeBron, Gerald Love Jester, case number SP48334, counts 1, 2, and 3. So all, including the disorderly conduct, I'm going to waive late fee and warrant fee for this and any reinstatement fees. I don't know what the total is going to be, but I would like to see some documentation of support your representation that he is incapacitated. You can either email me that paperwork, and I'm going to put my email address in the chat.
Okay. Okay.
So you said send it to you in the email, that other paperwork.
Yeah, you see my, let me put it to everyone.
I'm kind of lost at Zoom, so, and how it works.
So we'll try to give you a quick little education. If you go down there to the bottom of your screen, you'll see a chat. It should have a number there. I don't know how many. It should probably have only one message in it. That's from me. You click that, you click on that chat thing and it'll pop up to the right of your screen and you'll see my email address there.
Okay, let's see. To the right, let's see.
Once you click on chat, it'll pop up on the right of your screen.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
And that's the way you send messages back and forth. You can send them to me, or you can put the drop-down menu and send a message pretty much to anybody you want. So let me
So I'm sorry. You need paperwork showing that what his condition is, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pass this matter, and then I'll give you an opportunity to get that together, and I'll give you an opportunity. Let me put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry as well. All right.
Okay.
He's the lawyer. He's gonna tell you to join the breakout room and speak with the lawyer regarding it as well.
Okay. It says I join it now.
Yeah, join it now. All right. Good morning, Ms. Cox. I think Sanchez, can you find out if that Kevin Lane Sanchez needs an interpreter, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Interpreter here.
Ok, señor Sánchez, el juez quiere saber, Lane Sánchez, Kevin, si usted necesita un intérprete. ¿Necesita intérprete?
Sí, estoy esperando a mi abogado.
He says, yes, Your Honor, he's waiting for his attorney.
Okay, so we have to wait on that. Mr. Torr.
Who's his attorney?
Alex. ¿Quién es su abogado? ¿Quién es su abogado?
Alex Hill.
His attorney is Alex Hill. ¿Alguien más necesita intérprete?
Ask him what he's here for today.
Señor Laine Sánchez, el juez dice que su abogado está aquí y le está preguntando a usted qué caso hay en su contra hoy.
Ya pagué todos los tickets.
I paid all of the tickets.
You paid them all, right? I see.
¿Usted pagó todos?
Yes. Sí.
Yes.
I don't see anything else for him here.
Él dice que no ve más nada que en su caso que pueda él ver hoy.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day, sir.
Que tenga muy buen día entonces.
Ok, igual, gracias.
Okay, thank you, the same.
Your Honor, is there a city attorney there by any chance?
Yes, I'll put you in the breakout room with them.
Thank you.
What about,
Thank you.
oh, you just see the offer. Does your client need a interpreter?
Mine, Your Honor?
Yes.
No, no, sir. If there's an offer there, we may take it.
It's disorderly conduct. You have to
Then-
take the.
Yes, then we're good. We're good with that, Judge. And my client's prepped and ready to go.
All right, what's your, give me the pronunciation of your client's last name.
I didn't hear you, Judge.
Ura, is that your client's
Guerrero.
last name?
Jamie Guerrero. Yes.
some reason, I don't, it's not pulling up for it. Ms. Cox?
Yes.
I think you're free to leave. I don't think anybody else needs an interpreter.
Okay, the agency has said that there would be a second case, but if you're sure that there
Well,
isn't,
then
then
you gotta go to 431 Millhouse.
go to a different court.
Yeah, Millhouse.
Okay, I will log out and log in there. So is that
Have a great day.
331?
Have a great weekend as well.
Thank you. So that number is 331, the courthouse? Courtroom? 431. Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a great weekend.
You as well. Well, Millhouse.
Is he different?
In Millhouse, it seems like it's 360-360-0340. Try that.
Okay. I will try that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good weekend. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Hill, your client is gone. He doesn't know anything.
Yes, Your Honor. He was using his interpreter's phone, and while they were waiting, they tried to switch it so that he could have Zoom on his own phone. But I know he's with her, and I know he's paid in full. Your pleasure if you want to. I'm sorry?
He's gone. I didn't even call his case until I saw that you took care of everything.
Oh, excellent. Okay, wonderful.
It's closed out properly.
All right. Well, have a nice weekend then. Thank you.
You as well. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Guerrero. Case number U619-73721. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter Torres, P68242 here on behalf of Mr. Guerrero. Mr. Guerrero, state your name for the record, please.
Guerrero.
We consent to Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, sir, good morning to you. The officer is pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct. That's going to be punishable by $240, and with the agreement that you take misdemeanor morality class and get testing HIV STD, which would be private, the results will be private to you. However, we would to make sure, and you want to check in with probation and get all of that stuff to probation so that we can close it out properly. I will give you, I think, 30 days to do that. I'll give you 30 days till April the 25th to do that. What would you like to do, sir?
Judge, he will be accepting that plea.
All right. All right, sir, can you, was that what you want to do? Your attorney said.
Yes, sir.
Can you raise
Yes,
your
Your
right
Honor.
hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I understand.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what was stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to September the 2nd, 2021 at around 11:21 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Florida and Michigan, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit police?
Yes, Your Honor.
And, on that day, sir, did you offer someone money in exchange for an act of sexual gratification, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied, counselor?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, I'm satisfied. Sir, I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. I'm gonna fine you $240 for that. I'm gonna order you to take the HIV STD testing class. HIV STD testing, and I'm gonna order you to take the misdemeanor morality class. I want you to get in contact with probation, sir. The quicker you get this done, the quicker we can close this out under disorderly conduct, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have an ink pen, sir?
I'm sorry.
Ink pen, counsel, you may be the right number to probation down.
Go ahead, Your Honor. I can hear you.
313-965-3114.
I'll explain to him what to do.
And they should get in contact with him. But if you don't hear from him by next week, Tuesday, give him a call. You can get that set up. I'm gonna have you back on April 25th, 2022. We'll get this matter closed out, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, everyone.
You too. Great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Let's move on to Thomas Gray.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Thomas Laverne Gray, case numbers SP 384491, counts 1 and counts 2, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gray. State your full name, Mr. Gray.
Thomas Laverne Gray.
All right, do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yes, sir.
Pull up his driver's license, please, Mr. Nash.
Your Honor, I spoke with you March 11th, and I had zoomed in early, so you went on and took my case.
Okay, and it seems like you did ask because it seems like I don't have a notation here but it seems like you have went and paid the $45 reinstatement fees and it worked for you.
Yep, I paid everything I needed to pay. I paid the bonds. The warrants. I paid the $90 that you want me to pay. I paid that. I went to Westland, paid that ticket. I paid the warrant. Went to Secretary of State, took the test, passed the test. Went to the driving thing, passed that. I'm just waiting on the license to come in the mail.
That's congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Goss.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to pull up that license right now. What do you want to do with Mr. Thomas? It's valid. He did everything. He has a no insurance misdemeanor and a valid driver's license. No insurance misdemeanor and a robot license suspended. What did I say I was going to do on that day, sir?
I forgot, sir. You wanted me to call. You wanted me to zoom back in. So that May the 5th.
He's honest to God, isn't he, Mr. Elwood Berry?
Yes, and it's wonderful.
Somebody else would have said, you said you was going to dismiss everything, Judge. Mr. Goss.
You know what? We can dismiss for proper documentation, Your Honor.
All right, so you got a gift, sir. Dismiss, waive warrant fees. I appreciate you taking those steps and doing that. That's what our goal here is, to try to get everybody a valid driver's license and then making it fair and reasonable. You had only 2 cases, and we're going to dismiss and waive the warrant fees for those cases. Good luck to you, sir. All right.
Yes, sir.
Have a great day.
Okay, now that court date that you gave me for March the 5th, that's good. I'm good.
I don't, yeah, you should be good. I don't see anything else you have in here.
Okay.
Let's make sure. If I gave you a court date on March the 5th, you got some money sitting down here too.
Matter of fact, it was March the 6th. I mean, it was May the 6th. I can come get that money.
You gonna come, that's the first thing you said, can I come get the money? I'm gonna tell you, like I told Miss Laverne, don't come down here getting yourself another case, talking about, I want my money now. Give me my cash money now. Because they're gonna come down here and tell them that you want to, that your case is closed and you're requesting your bond back, and make sure your address is right in the system so they can mail it to you in the mail. You probably won't get it till Christmas time, but that'll be a Christmas present for you.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna come down here and do that? I know you are. I don't even have to ask that.
Yeah, I'll come down there. If I ain't got to, I won't come. I'll just wait on the mail.
No, I don't think. I think you need to come on down here.
Okay.
There, you know how that goes.
Right.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, you too. Thank you, sir.
Right. All right. The city of Detroit versus Kimberly. Is that Renee? Gray?
Yes.
Horton. Case numbers SP 888-365, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name for the record.
Kimberly Renee Gray Horton.
All right, I see Miss Gray Horton. She's trying to come to court ready. She wants to get that driver's license too. Right, Miss Horton?
Yes.
And what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna allow you to pay these reinstatement fees up front. So you come out another $135. You're gonna have to come down to the court to do that. And you pay that $135. And that will get you clearances here, just like Mr. Gray. You'll have clearances. You'll be able to go to the Secretary of State. You'll be able to potentially get a driver's license unless you have all kind of tickets all over the place as well. When you get that driver's license, you bring the driver's license back in. Well, we'll be able to check and see if you have it. And you will be able to, I'll dismiss these cases.
Okay, because I went to the Secretary of State yesterday. They made me pay a reinstatement fee and they gave me my permit. So still come down there with the 135?
I would say, just to be clear, just to make sure everything is clear. I don't want that to be an obstacle. When you get on a driver's license, what do you have? What are the next steps you have to do?
I have to do my road test. I have to schedule it down here because I stay in Monroe County, so I have to do it down here.
You left us and went all the way to Monroe, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you, how long do you think it's going to be done, man? Will you have it? Well, let's give you till May 31st, 2022. We'll set it for a free trial.
I can pay the money if you have it on, like, I got it on a debit card.
Well, the unfortunate part about the paying the reinstatement fee up front is that you need to come down to the courthouse and do that. There's not a good way to do that. It's a special thing I'm doing just for you.
Okay.
And anybody else who wants to really seriously think about getting a driver's license. I know Mr. Long up there, he's got a long way to go before he gets today.
Okay, I can be down there Monday.
Monday, okay, I'm gonna let you pay reinstatement fees up front. And then bring driver's license in. And I'll dismiss All matters. I'm gonna give you till pre-trial, I'm gonna give you till May the 31st, 2022 to get that done, all right? At 8:30 a.m., Zoom back in. We'll get your cases heard, and if you have that driver's license, we'll get you out of here, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, ma'am.
You too.
Oh.
She was up there.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, let's move on. Terrence Grumman.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Terrence Grumman, case number SP 121-53021. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Grimmett. Please state your full name, Mr. Grimmett.
Terrence Grimmett.
I'm surgical with this machine here, this match.
Yes.
I'm surgical with it. What about you, sir? What about your driver's license?
Be honest, I didn't do much here, but I left when I was 23, went down south, and I messed up like my license. And I only ever had Michigan license. That's the only license I had. And I ain't had a license in 20 years because I stayed down there so long. I've been back for 4 years, and I went.
Where were you?
I lived in Kentucky for like 15, and I lived in Alabama for like 16. And them the two places.
They ran you up out of Kentucky, then they ran you out of Alabama, and now you back here, huh?
No, not actually. I went down south because my daddy from down south, my mama from Detroit. I went down south with my daddy. And that's where I got in my trouble. I didn't get in much trouble here with the license.
That's exactly what I said. They ran you up out of down south.
Yeah. Because I couldn't make it there. It ain't like here.
I know. Because you acting crazy down there. They're not having that.
Oh, they wasn't. I could tell you that.
I know that. You don't have to tell me. That's why you're back here.
I'm back here because things is going better. I just need my license back. I already tried to get them back. But some of the things I did, I got denied. They gave me a hearing.
No, let's not talk about what you did. Don't even tell the world that. We don't even keep that to. Listen, it sounds like you're going to have to go back to Kentucky. It sounds like you're going to have to go back to Georgia, because whether you think you had a driver's license down there or not, if you got tickets, you got a driver's license number in your name down there. And those are potentially, I don't know if you've gone to the Secretary of State, because nothing here should be holding you up from getting a driver's license. So the first thing I would suggest, go to the Secretary of State. Have you done that yet?
I haven't done that yet. Oh yeah, I have. And that's what I did when I got back. I had a hearing about getting my license back. They denied me the first time. That's like 2 years ago. And I couldn't get my license back through Michigan. I only had Michigan license. But they was bringing us.
What did I tell you? You say you only have Michigan license, but you've been driving, you got stopped in Georgia, didn't you?
I got stopped at Alabama and Kentucky.
You got stopped in Alabama and Kentucky.
You never
Yes.
took care of those matters, did you?
Yeah, I went to court and everything, paid all my tickets. Only thing I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have to reinstate, but I can't reinstate until Michigan. They told me that I can't reinstate until Michigan free my license up.
I don't see, all right, we'll run it, we'll run it. All right. Let's pass the matter momentarily while I get that license, and maybe Mr. Berry, you can help him a little bit. But it just, I don't know, if you got any outstanding things out there in those other jurisdictions, they're not gonna give you a driver's license, I'm pretty sure, until that stuff is cleared up, but I don't know. I don't know why they would deny you in a hearing. I don't know the particulars of all that stuff.
They won't give me a second chance, sir. A lot of that stuff I did, I was much younger than I am now. And I learned from that. I'm just asking, for help.
I'm all for second chances too.
I need them back. And the kind of work I do, it makes me struggle. So it's hard to survive. So I really know I appreciate them if I ever get them back. I know that.
You going back down south?
Hey, well, I got kids and stuff. I want to go, but I don't want to go because they'll whip on you real hard. You gotta have your insurance, everything just like here, but they hard on you.
See, Mr. Wilson, he ain't going back down south.
I don't think I'm going back.
No.
They got me together.
Let's see what you got here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know about this one, sir. You might want to get yourself a lawyer. Mr. Berry's a good lawyer, a very good lawyer, one of the best in Michigan. But he doesn't have enough time today to delve into this. So
what we looking at?
Huh? That incident in 1997 is probably what's holding you up.
But they said that stuff's supposed to drop off in 5 years. I'm telling you, most of my stuff is old.
But here again, you got in another incident in 2001, 5/1/2001. So
but I just don't understand that. That's 20 years.
Well, what I'm saying is that, with that incident, right, you never reestablished yourself and got a driver's license. And then without having a driver's license, you get into another incident on May, you get in another incident on May the 1st, 21. So I don't know how long that is also part of holding your license up.
It's been hard. I've been to a case, they deny me, and it's just like, I mean, I don't see this second chance with me. I done seen people do worse than this.
Well, what
I'm
I'm saying
52 years old and I would do better. I just need some license because I can't help my family, kids. I'm losing a lot without it.
Well, listen, what I always stress to everybody, and then I can say it loud and clear, Mr. Berry's heard me say it a million times. You need, everybody really doesn't need to come to court without a lawyer. We're lucky today to have a very distinguished lawyer for just today's purposes only for you. But you need to go. Associate yourself with the lawyer. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. What did we do about Mr. LeBron Love? Did you speak to LeBron?
Your Honor, you should have received documents by now.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, and I haven't received anything yet, unfortunately.
Then there's a problem.
Yeah, then there's a problem. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the counselor. And you can discuss the incident in '97. It's also an allegation, or probably not an allegation, that he had an accident in May the 1st, 2021 as well. So
I don't remember no accident. I haven't hit anything. And I haven't hit anything.
That's on your driving record, sir. May the 1st, 2021. It says that you had an injury accident.
No, that don't sound right.
ATV.
I haven't hit anything, or I don't remember no accident since I've been back. I'm just saying.
Okay, this incident in '97 is out of Alabama. That incident is out of Alabama.
It might be Kentucky because I was going back and forth.
No, the incident that I'm talking about, and when is the last, it says that your reinstatement date for that incident in Alabama was 10/1/2021.
I don't know what that's talking about because I haven't even been in Alabama or Kentucky. I've been back here for almost.
You had the incident in Alabama in 1997 incident in Alabama, right?
Right.
That is on your Michigan driving record, and that is what. And then the suspension was effective, and its reinstatement date here is 10/1/2021. You're just gonna have to get yourself a lawyer to help you parse through this. That's all I can say to you.
And I agree because I didn't try myself and it's just not working.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. I'm gonna give you a pretrial date, May 31st, 2022 at 8:30. The offer, Mr. Berry, today is pleading to the amended count of failure to display. That's gonna trigger another 30-day suspension on top of that. So he probably wants to get information. You can speak to him regarding it, and he can kind of give you the background, a little of the history. I gave you what's on his driving report.
Thank you.
But I'm sure you're gonna need more time, but I'll just let you speak.
Okay.
I don't see the breakdown room.
All right, Terry's A. All right, back on the record with Mr. LeBron Love Jester.
Yes.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set another free trial for this. And I'm gonna set the same date, May the 30th, 2022 at 8:30. Look, Mr. Love Jester, are you there? Are they there?
Who?
LeBron Love Jester.
Oh.
I think that they're gone. All right, let's move on. We'll set a free trial for that one. All right. Joe, you can join that room, Mr. Berry. Talk to him for a minute.
Okay, and that room is 2.
It's the 2, yes. All right, Rose. Trisha Ann.
Yes.
Good morning, now.
Hi.
I got it.
Okay.
Wilson, why? What's your name, Mr. DeMarcus Wilson?
Yes.
All right. I don't know how you got in front of me.
We just talked a few days ago.
Did we?
Yeah, you gave me till today. I mean, till the day to pay it. Today's the 25th. I paid it yesterday. My ticket, the blocking traffic ticket.
Is your middle name Terrell?
No,
What's your middle name?
Arian.
I don't see how you're on my docket. I don't see how you came in. Was your ticket out of Southwest Detroit?
No.
Are you sure you were in front of me?
I'm positive. He said it was first. It was
Wilson.
DeMarcus, Arian, Owsley, Wilson.
It's DeMarcus Wilson. Is there a hyphenated last name?
Yes, Owsley Wilson.
Spell it.
Ousley Wilson.
Okay. That's right. It's paid. All right.
They already closed it.
You're free to leave, sir. It's paid.
Oh, thank you.
Have a great day.
No, you too.
All right, this is, let's go back on the record with Mr. Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
I see. And if I blow something out there you need.
Hello.
All right, Mr. Grumman, you give me an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. You know, I'm going to give you another court date, May the 31st, May the 31st, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
That's to me, right, Mr. Grimm? Right?
Yes, that's to you.
May 31st, what time? 8:30 again?
2022 at 8:30.
Okay.
I suggest you go talk to a lawyer and see if you can get some help on that. All right?
Yep, understand.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too.
Mr. Gentleman outside,
Yeah, he was.
let's get him there.
Okay.
So let me see what he's got.
All right. Now, this is the whole paper. All right. No problem.
All right, let's call, this is the city of Detroit versus Patricia Ann Gross, case number U388444917. Appearance for the record, please.
Wood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gross. State your full name, Ms. Gross.
Patricia Ann Gross.
All right, this is an old 2017 matter, Counselor. It's in the park after dark. Do you see Mr. Gross's file?
I thought we said in the park.
Did we find it? I don't have it here. All right, so what do you want me to do? You want a pre-trial, you want a trial date on this, Counselor?
A trial date, Your Honor.
Trial, May 31st, 2022. At 9 a.m. She's got a bond. You may be able to save yourself some money, ma'am. If you come back on May the 31st, 2022 at 9 a.m. Other than that, what is that?
It's already been paid.
Well, what I'm saying to you is that you have the case is pending, right? And it's a 2017 case, and let me put you in a breakout room with your lawyer for a second. You may be able to save yourself some money. I'll give her the offer of paying the $240 and closing it out. If she wants to pay the $240, but if she wants to see if she can do better on the date of trial, she might be able to get that $200 back. I'll put you in a breakout room. You let me know what you want to do after you come out after you speak with Mr. Berry, all right?
Okay.
All right. Join the room, please. All right. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. All right. Aaron Lewis III. We can have them sign the vice of rights here. Let me go look for here somewhere. You got any vice of rights up there? There is a lady. You got registration, sir? Yes, sir. Let's get that. This you don't see a vice of rights form? No. All right, let's do this. Let's get them a vice of rights. So we'll at least, this will be the first advice of rights form that I've had somebody sign, because I need to remember that moving forward.
Oh, well, here's some.
In person.
Yeah, it's a whole stack right here.
Here's one right here too.
Okay. Sorry, looks good.
I think they have a carbon copy, so we can have one for the file and have one for him to keep.
Okay.
So that might be there.
All right. All right, just take that moment and read this advice of rights, sir. And if you're satisfied with that, sign it, give it back to us, and then we'll call your case. Get a chance, once I get that advice of rights, Ms. Officer, please show me the driver's registration so we can check that out, all right? Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Berry, let's go back on the record. Well, Ms. Gross, what does your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
Set the matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
All right, set it for a bench trial. That's what you want to do, Ms. Gross?
Yes.
We'll set it for a bench trial. Got everything, people blowing their nose, flushing the toilet, all of that online. There's a Zoom here, 2022, 9 a.m., May the 31st. Just come back to that morning, ma'am. And, you know, listen, on that day, you can't do any worse than you're gonna do today. You can only do better, all right? But it may come out to be the same, I don't know. But just come back May 31st, 2022 at 9 a.m. We'll take care of it.
31st,
All right?
9. To the same courtroom?
Same courtroom.
May 31st, got you.
Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
All right, this is Tyrone Light.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Expired plates. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Run his driver's license for me, please. Here you go.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right, give me a minute. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Tyrone Light the second case number SP 1325409, count 1 and count 2, and 217-333-141. Hearings for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, sir.
Tyrone Light II.
All right. He's got a restricted license. So what we'll do is offer you to plead to the expired plate, $145, and close the other matters out. You want to take that deal, sir?
What does that entail?
That's not anything that will affect your, that the Secretary of State, that doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. So that's just like really an expensive parking ticket. Let me make sure.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he keeps this, he gets a white. That's. Thank you so much.
Yeah, civil infraction. It's no abstraction to the Secretary of State, doesn't carry any points. It's almost akin to an expensive parking ticket.
Okay.
And then we'll close out. You got, and this is 2 tickets that you guys see, like you got one proof, no proof of insurance, and on the same day they wrote you for a and then on the same day they wrote you for the expired plates, and then Then on the docket, there's only one case listed on the docket, that's driving while license suspended. So we'll dismiss the driving while license suspended. And then allow you to pay the 145 to clear up the other two matters. You want to take that deal?
Yes.
You need to speak with Mr. Berry regarding it, so you can get some more, help yourself make an informed decision. I want to make sure that you understand what's going on.
I would definitely like to do that, Your Honor.
You want to speak to him?
Yes.
All right, very
Yeah.
well. Put you in a breakout room. Join the room, please. All right, the Officer Hopman. Who are you here on, Officer Hopman?
Sir, I'm here for Ms. Gantz. I don't see her in the chat room.
Ms. Shantia Gantz?
Yes,
I'm here.
All right, she's here. All right, I'm gonna get you in the breakout room with your lawyer. Yeah. What about Lundy Gray? Are you here? Lundy Gray, Dante Lundy Gray. Okay, that's the only two trials we have. We'll give them a few more minutes. Any officer here on Lundy Gray? And Officer Robinson, Robert Johnson, you're here on Gantz as well. All right. We'll get Mr. Berry, can you go in the breakout room for Mr. Light, please?
I've spoken to Mr. Light, Your Honor. He would avail himself of the offer.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Light, giving you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. What do you want to do, sir?
I want to take that deal for the plate.
All right, Mr. Berry, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to dismiss 217-333-141 based on the plea. I'm also going to waive the warrant fee. I'm also going to dismiss SP 132-54092, and I'm going to find you responsible for SP 132-54901. When can you pay, sir?
Can I get a month? I'm laid off right now, so if I can get 3 weeks to a month.
Let's give it April 25th, 2022. I'll set it for a review. I need to see you back at 8:25 on April 25th, 2022, okay?
Okay.
Have a great day, sir.
All right. Your Honor.
Yes.
Can you check? Do I got any money down there?
You know you don't have the money down here. Let me see. Did you put any money down here?
Well, I came down there and paid. Some stuff last week.
No, you don't have any money down here, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
That's a good. Wait a minute. Let's see. You paid an expired plate as well. All right. No, you don't have any money. Another $145, and you'll be clear April 25th, 2022. And you don't have any further questions, sir. Have a great day.
All right. You do the same, Your Honor.
All right, now will be a good time to do another inventory on the people here. Lee, Byron Lee, Briarly.
Yes, that's it.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
I don't see you on the docket. Start looking at the 130s. Mr. Goss. Mr. Goss. What's your middle name, sir? Mr. Briarly.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
It's James.
James.
Yeah.
All right, your matter's closed. You owe a $45 reinstatement fee. Go and pay that on any DivDav kiosk. That's the fastest way to get that to the Secretary of State. Now, if you come on 36 District Court, you pay that at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, upload the DivDav app to your phone, or come down to the court and pay that $45. That's the quickest way to get it, that to the Secretary of State. This is the, so have a good day, sir. You have any other questions?
No, that's it.
Have a great day.
Me too. The app, okay.
All right, this city of Detroit versus LaJoya Galloway, case number SP 119-75791. Appearance for the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Galloway. State your full name, Ms. Galloway.
LaJoya Galloway.
All right, your case is going to be closed out, ma'am. I see you honored your obligation. You paid that 175. We have noted that. We're going to close it out, all right?
Okay.
Any
So,
questions,
yes, when I came for the 175, I paid $310. Were those for? I'm not sure what the other, but I even paid the extra 135 for, I believe. But the lady at the window said $310, so I just paid a total of $310.
So you just paid a total of $310 and you didn't even ask her what it was for?
No, because right here it just looked like it was like some clearance fees, but I don't know. So why? Nope, I didn't ask. Nope, I just paid it so I could just get my license.
Mr. Berry, she's flush with cash over there, so we might.
No,
want
I am
to
not.
go.
I'm not. I am on bed rest. So remember, I came down to the courtroom.
I remember.
Yeah.
You
so I
came
just
down to the court.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you don't owe anything. You should have your that should take care of. Remember, you asked some reinstatement fees, so that would have been a part of the reinstatement fees. Those clearances should have gotten. Well, they should be on their way to the Secretary of State. I would go approach them now for a license.
Okay.
Oh, we want to look, LaJoya Galloway. Miss Nash, she's gonna do you a big favor and look it up here.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's see what, okay, Mr. Goss, I have Mr. Officer Johnson here. Did you speak with him regarding Gantz?
No, Your Honor. Is Gantz here?
Gantz is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Honor, we can't do a trial with someone on telephone. But I will speak to Officer Johnson.
That's the first I've heard of that. We can't do a trial with someone on the telephone. That's the first I've heard of that. All right.
How can we make identification, Your Honor?
Officer Johnson, okay. Officer Johnson is in the, is assigned to break. Oh, you guys joined that room. You already spoke with Officer Hopman, correct?
Yes, actually, you can send also Hopman back in there too.
They're all, both of them are assigned there. I just have to rejoin that room.
Okay. Officer Johnson, can you?
Yes, sir.
I
do you want to? Yes.
And you too, Officer Hopman. Thank you.
All right.
Miss Galloway?
Yes.
All right, so the 135 went to the reinstatement fees, and the 175 went to the blocking traffic. So
okay,
that's where your 310 went.
Okay.
We get a driver's license.
I can't run it to make sure. I was gonna look under each individual. I think it'd be easier if I could see if she. They would usually say at the bottom of the screen.
It'll say valid?
No, it'll say clearance accepted.
Oh.
So let me see what's.
But if we know it was valid, and we know it was.
Yes.
All right. Oh, let's get this to Aaron Lewis out of here.
Your Honor, Officer Johnson, could you send me to the breakout room, please?
You have it on there. You have to go to that more button. It's on there.
Okay, thank you.
Still suspended. Huh?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of conditions on it. I can let the department downstairs know. Do we have the exact ticket that?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make sure those tickets are the ones they look at.
Yeah, we got probably four tickets that
might help.
That might help look at. No proof of insurance, I know that goes all the time. Operators now in person, unregistered, untitled, and improper plates. Those are the three that you pay to reinstate. So here's the file right here.
Oh yeah.
I closed out with let's just put closed on that one I put on the ROA.
Yeah, I did that already.
Okay. All right, just give her a few more minutes, ma'am, and
okay.
Okay, let's move on to let's call Mr. Aaron Lewis. He's been waiting patiently, and quite frankly, was one of the first ones here. Well, was the first one here this morning. So let's get him out of here. I see him on the dock.
Yes. He's on the dock.
8:35.
Second page, Aaron.
Next page?
Yeah, 8:35. Just like there. It's like 4.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Aaron Lewis III, case number SP 122-17832. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lewis, state your full name, Mr. Lewis.
Aaron Lewis III.
The third, I'm sorry, strike that third.
Mr. Lewis, have you hired counsel?
No.
Okay.
Why am I not pulling that?
Your Honor, can I speak to? I'm sorry. Are you on the record?
Yes. What do you want to speak to?
Attorney Berry.
All right, let's see. Why this isn't coming up. Thought I saw that two. All right, let's call also City of Detroit versus Aaron Lewis III, SP 1221781 as well.
I'm thinking they'll get it, but I don't know how soon they'll get it. So,
It doesn't appear that we have anything else we need to do.
yeah.
It's March 17th, so ma'am, I don't know what's taking them so long to get that information to. It appears that we've done everything we can possibly do. It's supposed to be immediate, but it takes we've learned that it takes 48 to 72 hours to get over to the Secretary of State. For some reason, it's not getting over there like we normally see it. But you've done everything you can do. I do see that your license is still suspended, so I just want to make you aware of that. Maybe you can come down to the court and get clearances yourself. Right?
She can check back with me this afternoon if she wants.
And Ms. Nash is willing to allow you to call her this afternoon and check back with her to see if anything has changed on our end. But I know it kind of be a little bit nerve wracking.
Okay, so will I be calling, I'm sorry, will I be calling a direct line from Ms. Nash or will I be calling a court?
No, call the direct line 313.
Okay.
965-2402.
Okay, when she said that I could come this afternoon to get clearance, would it be something like this long receipt?
No, that's
It'll say it clearance.
Does that have clearance written on there?
No, and it's not in the system because it hasn't made it to the Secretary of State yet. They used to give paper clearances. They don't do anymore because it's really time consuming. They don't really don't like doing it.
Can they give her a paper clearance?
I don't think so. Because one guy, he checked, and all I said to him was, you can print an ROA. It'll say at the bottom, clearance accepted. But even if she wants to call me back in a couple hours, because they're kind of timely about it. If she wants to call me in a couple hours, maybe they'll have it in the system and I can run it again.
All right. You hear that, ma'am? Ms. Nash is willing to allow you to call her in a couple hours to make sure that everything is done. I applaud you for getting this taken care of. I do recall you came down to the court building and you were saying, hey, I'm gonna pay this right now. And you did say you're on bed rest and stuff like that. So I hope you're feeling better, ma'am. And
thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I hope you can get that license real soon. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good weekend as well.
All right. Let's do this with Mr. Aaron Lewis. All right, I finally found the ROAs that here. So I have did you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Lewis, Mr. Berry?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Aaron Lewis III.
All right, I have a note in here, going to come down to the courthouse and bring his registration. So you basically got 2 tickets, which I call cumulative, in the fact that they write you for the unregistered driver, and then they also write for an improper plate. Well, if it's not registered, then the plate is going to be improper automatically, you know. But what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to dismiss both the matters because you provided valid documentation. We executed an advice of rights form as well. I'm going to receive that advice of rights form, put that in the file. Do you want this back, sir? Yes. We'll give you this back, and we'll give you your registration back. I do appreciate your patience, sir, and have a very good day, all right? You do as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, let's do some more inventory. Kamar Green. Amari Green.
Your Honor, what do we?
Yes. Who are we on now with?
I was just asking, what did we just do with Mr. Lewis?
I put the cases on the record, but not. We dismissed both of them. Provided valid documentation.
Okay, can we? I'm sorry, I don't think I got that.
You want me to call the case again?
I have the cases called. I just didn't get the dismissed for valid doc.
Okay, dismiss valid documentation.
Thank you.
Let's get, hold on one second, Mr. Lewis. Let's get these officers out of here. Here's Galloway. We got a couple of files with Galloway.
Again?
There's 2 different files. All of them are basically, basically take this off.
Yeah, this one here, Latoya.
We'll just put those in the same. Where is Gantz's file, trial, acceptance file? Let's call this quick. This is the city of Detroit versus Shanta Danielle Gantz. Did I get the pronunciation right now?
It's Shantae.
Shantae, sorry about that. The city of Detroit versus Shantae Danielle Gantz. Case number is SP 112906661. SP 1213434, counts 1 and counts 2, 204-97267, counts 1 and counts 2. Appears for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gantz. State your full name, Ms. Gantz.
Shantae Danielle Gantz.
See, this is the problem that I have right here. Mr. Goss. Where's Mr. Goss? I'm gonna text.
There he is, yeah.
All right. Put your appearance on the record, please, Counselor.
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the city of Detroit.
All right. So here's what I have a problem with. This the offer has pleading to the open intox passenger, correct?
No. That's the amended. I gave you amended offer, Your Honor.
What is, I see open intox passenger on here.
No, that's the old offer, Your Honor. Look at the date.
I know, but I don't have the amended one then.
I just gave it to you. I just handed it to you.
This is what you just handed me, I thought. All right.
No, Your Honor.
All right. There we go. This is offer is failure to display a valid driver's license. A $240 fine, and then amended count of blocking traffic, $175 fine. That failure to display a valid driver's license, ma'am, will likely trigger an additional 30-day suspension on your driver's license, and then dismissing the other matters. I'll give you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. Today is the day.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't really understand. I know you said something about blocking traffic, and I didn't hear the other stuff.
And failure to display. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with counselor, and I'm going to allow him the time to speak with you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Hopman, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Officer Carson Hopman.
All right, state your department, the precinct and your badge number, please.
I work for the Detroit Police Department, precinct number 8, badge 3052.
Thank you. And Officer Johnson, can you put your appearance on the record?
Johnson, badge number 783, Detroit Police Department, traffic enforcement.
Very well. All right, I'm going to put you in the breakout room, Mrs. Gantz, with Mr. Berry, so he can go over some things with you. You can ask him whatever questions you need to know to help you out, get you to make an informed decision. Keep in mind the date is the date and time set for a trial, and we will see how we proceed after you speak with the lawyer. You understand that, Ms. Gantz?
I just know you said you're going to put me in there with a counselor, and I guess he's going to tell me what I need to know. That's what I'm thinking.
Join the room, Mr. Perry. All right. All right, let's move on to Mr. Kamari Green. Mr. Long, what are you doing? What are you doing today?
It's just a follow-up.
Let's see. Just a follow-up. So how is it going?
I ended up getting on a payment plan, and the money that the court owed me, I have put it. I applied it to my tickets.
You got a lot of money here to pay. Payment plan. And then one of this paid off. This is the city of Detroit versus Malik Marcel Long. Case numbers SP 100732333, SP 9569071, SP 1007325. SP 1081770, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 100732252. Appearance for the record, please. Well, you know, but state your name for the record, Mr. Long.
Malik Marcel Long.
You came down to the court and got into this payment plan?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna close out this blocking traffic here. It appears that you have satisfied your requirement on that ticket.
Okay.
We'll make that sure that's closed, and I'm just gonna let it go and let you deal with the payment, with the court on that payment plan.
Okay.
All right. All right. Please make sure you're prompt with that, sir, so it doesn't all go back to square one again.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Okay, you too.
All right. Now we do Mr. Kamari Green. I'm sorry, Mr. Grace. All right. These are like old.
Oh, that's why.
You close those out?
No, administration.
Oh, yeah, it says administrative.
Unless you see my phone, then I.
No, it is your phone.
Okay, that's why I did it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's move on. Mr. It appears that we've done everything we can do for you. I don't know.
But you need help with driver's license, getting reinstated?
Well, he's got 3 reinstatement fees. What, sir, what brings you here today? I guess because you got some kind of summons. Green.
It was a review.
Was it on a review? It
Yeah,
is.
it's up here.
This is the city of Detroit versus Kamari Deshaun Green, case number 18-383-684, counts 1, 2, and 3. You don't take your name for the record, sir.
Kamari Deshaun Green.
All right, the 3 tickets that were here, we dismissed those administratively. I guess we put this on the docket for today. You want to run his driver's license? I guess we put these on the docket today in order to see your payments through. I'm gonna run your driver's license and see. So the last time you were here, we discounted your tickets, the old civil infractions, and got you back to the original cost of the tickets. And you owe $130, $105, and $195. The other cases are dismissed. And you also owe 4 reinstatement fees. So I add that up quickly. I got 180 plus 130 plus 105 plus 195, that's $610. All I'm worried about and all I'm going to concern myself with is 430 of those dollars. Those are for the 130, 105, and 195. Your driver's license is still suspended.
Correct. Child support got my license suspended anyway.
Oh, okay. So you understand that. I thought they were going to stop the child support.
No, they are just crazy.
So they're going to stop the drug cases.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you understand what you got your license suspended. When can you pay this other money?
Well, I was going to wait till after I go to court next month for child support. I wanted to try to see, is there anything I can do to try to at least get a temporary license or something? Because I really can't do nothing.
I know. Well, I feel for you on that. This stuff is not holding your license. Well, it is.
Right, because one time I had paid all my license off. One time it was like at $3,500 a couple years ago, $4,000. Next thing I know, child support suspended them.
Well, what I would suggest to you, sir, is I would suggest you at least pay $180 those reinstatement fees. I'm gonna have you back on you say you go to court next month for child support?
Yeah, I go on the 6th and then I go on the 20th.
Let's have you back on the 25th.
Okay.
April 25th, 2022 for a review. There's nothing preventing you from paying. If you go online or go to any DivDav kiosk, what I would suggest, I'm giving you till April 25th, 2022 to pay this off, or just come on back and we can know what your position is at that time. But what I would suggest is you pay those $45 fees first. Those are what is even if child support lifts whatever they're gonna do, you're gonna have these clearances. So I would get the first $180 I could pay and pay that so you can get clearances and you can go through like the other young ladies. You see how long it's taking them. And then when you, Gary, then you come back, and if you can make some more payments on that $610, do that, all right? I'm gonna have you back April the 25th, 2022, and we'll see this through, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir. Good luck to you. All right. Are we back on the record? Oh, Mr. Berry is still talking with Ms. Gantz. I have Octavia Gibson. Is Ms. Gibson here? All right, who is on the call? Who's at 248-602-6281?
Marcia Gatlin.
Ms. Gatlin. All right, you're still on the line. I thought we took care of your cases.
No, you said to it's best to go down to the courtroom. I mean to the court, and I did that, and you told me to come back on the line once I do that.
Oh, you got back already, huh?
Yes.
You really want that driver's license, don't you?
Well, I already have my permit. I'm just waiting to take the road.
I don't see it paid anything. I don't see it's paid.
Well, they said they update the system because I asked what you see it on your end. They said they updating it before I left, and they gave me the paperwork.
See Marcia Gatlin? I'm looking at it, it still holds the same amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. You got 200 there. You got 200 there. Yeah, it's not updated yet. You got the same 200, all three of them are open. All right, who's on 313-658-3199? Who's on 313-658-3199? All right, I'm not hearing any response. Who's on 313-658-3199? Who's on that phone? All right. We're waiting on the Gantz to come out of there. I'm speaking with the lawyer. When she comes out of there, we get the officers out of here. I'm gonna for you, Miss Gatlin, we'll see if we can make a call downstairs. That's the best we can do.
Okay.
Tyrone Light is gone, isn't he? He's been gone. He took this part. All right. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Shante Gantz. I'm giving you an opportunity, ma'am, to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. What would your client like to do, Mr. Berry?
Respectfully, Your Honor, she could retrieve the documents that relate to these charges if she could get more time. She had a rental car, so she can retrieve these documents and resolve most of these issues. The court could provide her a week or so. And she believes her license was valid on the date and time of the ticket.
All right. The only problem I see with that is that she has this this open intox passenger charge, and it would only be fair that if she wants to.
We're dismissing that charge, Your Honor.
Okay. She wants to retrieve the other documents, Counselor?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Goss, did you hear what Mr. Berry said? Let me allow you to speak with Mr. Berry in the breakout room. Mr. Goss, join that room, please.
Well, I didn't get a prompt, Your Honor. I'll go back to my room.
You should have the prompt up there. All right. I don't know where this who this person is at 658-3199. I'm going to put that person out of the room with no response.
Well, I'm here, Your Honor. I don't know if that's me.
No, I know. I got you, Miss Gatlin. I'm talking about this other person that's on
Hey,
the
I'm gonna go
phone.
on mute. I'm gonna go on mute.
Oh.
Yeah. We have some.
Your Honor, may I return to the breakout room with Ms. Gantz?
Yes.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'm going to amend that to allowing because she's in the process of getting her license back. So I will amend it to allowing instead of failure to display.
And then you're gonna also blocking traffic as well?
Yes, the blocking traffic still stands and allowing. But
I'm gonna give you this. He's got a trial. He made the online payment, but some another ticket showing up as he is this needs to pay it. But it's showing on our system. Also, this one. I don't know if you want to try to waive that one, Your
The
Honor.
way I hear it, you've given him all. the
But the thing
information.
is, that might hit the system. We wanted him to pay the reinstatement fee, but it might hit the system. It might trigger the suspension all over again. So I don't know if you want to go ahead and waive that one. And then the one that is not clear, I can, do the same thing, that SOS update downstairs.
The case was dismissed.
Yeah,
What is he saying he paid?
he said he paid on his other ticket. This ticket he paid, but he didn't pay the 45 on another ticket.
Tell him to go pay the 45 then.
Well, that's not the one that's holding his license up. So I'm saying if you waive that one, it might not hit his record.
What I'm saying is why, he's already we've already dismissed,
Yeah, we dismissed that, the one that has the $45 suspension.
which one did he pay?
Wait a minute.
Paid no insurance, 185.
Yeah, and that's the one that's actually got his license held up.
Well, he needs to get clearance for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him out by sending that message downstairs.
Okay, so just tell him he's got to pay this other $45.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what more can we do for him?
Okay.
I know, everybody, they want everything. He
They
got the case dismissed.
Okay.
You can stop. You stop. All right. So he paid all this stuff or this stuff that we dismissed?
Both.
How do I know?
It says 185 paid.
Like
He said he paid it online though, and I was telling him he shouldn't have paid it online. It says it's been paid in full right here. It's no, balance over that clearance. It might take a while for that to hit, which it has. It's not showing that it's been paid. Or,
No, let's look at the no proof of insurance. It was closed on 6/17/2021. This was the 13/465/8653.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Up top. Yeah, right there, under that, no insurance, no insurance.
Right
Right
here.
there. Now, check that one out. how do we know that he paid? It doesn't say that he paid that. It
No.
looks like we cleared that up.
That was closed by administration, some her administrative order, see, that's. when he
Okay,
said
there we go.
PGM,
Okay, there we go.
uh-huh. And that clearance was
And then
accepted.
PGM is saying that that's the administrative person that
Right,
closed that.
that closed, exactly.
Okay, let's go to this, let's go back up to registration, see what happened there. That's been closed by administration. Let's go to the failure to stop. That was closed by administration. Let's go to the expired plates. That was closed by administration. Let's go to the other notification. That was closed by administration.
The only one that wasn't was the one that's, I don't know if it's gonna trigger something or not, that's the one I'm in question about, that's the one I thought. I gave to you just now. That one was dismissed, that's the one that wasn't closed administratively, it was dismissed. He had to pay the $45.
Credit card web tender on this $110. That's on
Are we done?
we're waiting on, did that payment for that. Once it did that payment for one. Did that payment on that. So you can live that.
Okay.
How to pay to live that.
Yeah, they pay that other one online, though. The one that's, got his license held up.
Cash tender payment. How do we know that?
You told me. Plus it don't say give that.
No, it says cash tender.
Yeah, that's what
It
they do.
says TI 9716.
But I think, when you look, the message paid it down here, you usually have a cashier number after that 3 digits.
Yeah, well, it has T1, T19716.
No.
That's not a cashier number.
Let's see, where is it? Yeah, he paid it, over on the internet, online.
Where you see that?
It's just that's the code they use. Wait a minute, no, he came down here and made that payment.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he came and made that payment and the clerk is 526.
Right.
Yeah, he paid that downstairs, but the clearance wasn't sent. See, it doesn't say the clearance was updated in the system. Cause usually it'll say clearance accepted, right?
No, that's on the one. On this one, on the one we're talking about.
No, the one I'm talking about that has his license suspended is the 144771981. That clearance was not sent. So I gotta send a message right now to them downstairs.
All right, we can wait, but he's paid.
Okay.
Got a lot of stuff dismissed. He paid it, he paid the $45 for this.
Yeah. I just want you to notate that so I can send it. Yeah, I appreciate it. So now you can be happy. Okay, sir, thanks for waiting. We're gonna waive the $145 fee on that 13 case. The one that has your license still suspended by the Secretary of State, I sent the email downstairs. They should have it updated by close today. So if you want to call back to double check, you can on that 14 to, yeah, if you like. Okay, you're welcome. You have a great day.
This guy, see if they have updated.
Yeah, yeah.
She's at the review the second one.
Oh, yeah, I got her.
She
And
said
right
she's
here.
been down here all today already. She's calling back in. And, they haven't, I don't see an update.
Bless you.
Ready on Ms. Gantz, Your Honor.
All right, let's get back on the record with Mrs. Gantz. Ms. Gantz, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with the council. The offer has changed to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a misdemeanor, but I'll dismiss that misdemeanor upon payment of $240, and then the blocking traffic $175. Ms. Gantz, Mr. Berry, what does your client want to do?
My client would avail herself of the offer to enter pleas to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive her vehicle and blockading, expecting all the other matters to be dismissed.
All right. Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
You swear to affirm the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down, ma'am.
All
Ma'am,
right.
you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
You said I will have $500 in fine?
No, that's the maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. I've already told you that if you plead guilty to the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, which is a misdemeanor, but it does not abstract to the Secretary of State, it doesn't carry any points. And if you plead guilty to that, I'll fine you $240. But I'll dismiss the $240. I'll dismiss the case upon payment of the $240. So
okay,
you won't have that on your record. And then the blocking traffic is just like an expensive parking ticket. So you pay that, we'll close that matter out as well. You want to take that deal, ma'am?
yes.
All right.
She got all one is clear. Okay. Is at the top? Well,
ma'am, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
You were addressing that to me, Your Honor?
Yes,
You said I have a right to a trial?
You have a right to a trial.
Okay.
Let's start over. You're not feeling too well. We'll get you out of here as soon as we can. Ma'am, you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Okay, I understand that, Your Honor.
All right, you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record here?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, let me draw your attention to the 28 and 2021 at around 9:08 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area. I don't have an area on here. Let me see if I have an original ticket here. Yes, I do have an original ticket in the area of 7 Mile and Rosemont, ma'am. Did you have the occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
To be honest with you, I don't recall that, but I'm just being honest. But I just want to move forward and get this out the way because, it's
You can't move forward unless you
Okay, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah to something I don't even remember. But okay, yeah, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Hush, no.
I'm just gonna say yes. Yes, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Yes, Your Honor.
No, you're not, you don't get it now.
Okay, I'm saying yes, Your Honor, to what you asked me.
Mr. Berry,
Is that efficient?
no, Mr. Lynch, lawyer.
We put this on the speaker. We got the speaker somewhere.
I don't want to waste the court time.
You gotta keep quiet, Chef Rising Sun.
You said be quiet for a sec.
Not you, I'm talking to somebody else on the.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right, Mr. Berry.
Well, Your Honor, the officers are here.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can I speak to Attorney Berry in the breakout room?
Yes.
Okay, this is for Mrs. Update. This is for this thing I'm trying to happen. Let me see this. No, I mean, as far as that's so as clean as they said it was accepted and they think they rejected it for some reason.
She came down here, she had a bond, and she has $200 for, she has $600.
Oh, yeah.
And then we told, she came down here to tell them to apply that bond. Shouldn't that be applied?
No.
All right, you gotta go to the breakout room.
It's objective.
Who?
Mr. Berry and Mr. Boston, you want to speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room?
We're back, Your Honor.
We did,
Oh,
Your Honor.
back?
Yes.
We're back on the, that was quick. All right, we're back on the record with Ms. Gantz.
Your Honor, we would ask the court to allow us to enter a no contest plea based on their lack of recollection.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna allow you. Can we use the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the no contest plea, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your client will stipulate to that?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find you, and what it is, ma'am, since your recollection, and you don't recall, you're not contesting the fact that you were pulled over that day, correct?
Yes.
You're not contesting that, correct?
No.
All right, based on that, I'm gonna enter a no contest plea for the operating for the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I find a sufficient factual basis to do so based on your lack of recollection that you stated on the record. That no contest plea is going to be treated as a guilty plea as far as sentencing is concerned. So therefore, the $240 will still apply, and I will still dismiss that upon payment of the $240. And then as for the violation of the basic speed law on the same day where your client stipulate to that responsible, the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea on that.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And then with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. So,
Hello?
I'm going to dismiss SP 112906661, and I'm going to dismiss 204-972-671 and 204-972-672. No, strike that 204-972-672. And I'm gonna waive any warrant fee, ma'am. And then you'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. Ma'am, when can you pay?
What's the limit that you can give me? Because they've been garnishing my check for apartment I had back in 2010.
All right, well, just give me a date on what you think you can have this realistically paid off.
How much is it?
So you're looking at, for today's purposes, you're looking at 240 plus 175, you're looking at 415. And I believe it's a extra reinstatement fee in there. You're looking at about $460.
$450, $60?
$60, yes.
Okay, reinstatement, because I got to get a reinstatement on that, even though my driver's license is clear.
If your driver's license is clear, I don't know how that's going to work as far as this about the reinstatement fee. I don't know if your driver's license is clear.
They are. They are. You can check them now, Your Honor. My driver's license is clear. Per Secretary of State, they're clear.
We'll see.
Okay, so.
What about the money?
But even without the reinstatement fees, it's going to be $460 is what I need to understand, right?
Without the reinstatement fees, is a $45 less fee, but it's still going to read, it's going to be $415, but it's still going to read that you owe the reinstatement fees, regardless. So I would suggest you pay that, but that's up to you. All I'm concerned about is the $415. I can close these other matters out.
Okay, so can you give me like at least 4 months? Can I pay $100 a month?
4 months. How about 3 months, man?
Okay.
Come back June 23rd, 2022 for a review at 8:25 a.m. And we'll see where you're at that time, all right?
Okay.
All right.
June 23rd. June 23rd, what time, Your Honor?
At 8:25. You get here first thing in the morning, we'll get you out first.
Okay. June 23rd at 8:20.
All right, your driver's license is valid now.
Yeah, so it's gonna be suspended. It ain't gonna be suspended now, right? Because I need it for work.
I don't know how they're going to deal with this section. Officer Johnson and Hoffman, you guys are free to leave. I don't know how they're going to deal with it.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good weekend.
You as well. Be safe out there, officers. Both.
Thank you, sir.
I can't tell you how they're going to deal with that. What I'm going to do is we'll waive the $45 reinstatement fee.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day. I'll see you back on June the 23rd, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. All right.
Okay, and that's within the 3 months that I have to pay, right? I mean,
Yes.
complete.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor, so much. Have a blessed weekend.
All right.
See you on the
All right.
23rd.
Mr. Who's on that phone? Who is Chef Rising?
So do I hang up now, Your Honor?
Now, yes.
I'm free to go?
Yeah. Have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Who is 313-658-3199?
That's me, Your Honor, Samantha Layton.
All right, I tried to get your attention a while ago. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Samantha
Layton.
You're gonna have to help me out. I don't see
Well, my original court date was May 6th, but I called the clerk to see if I can get an earlier court date because I work for Uber and Lyft.
Spell your name for me,
I
please.
got it now.
You got it?
I got it.
What are we gonna do? So, what will tell her? It's just gonna take time, I guess. Huh?
I mean, it cleared too, but I don't know about the.
It hasn't cleared anything that I've seen.
Yeah, right here. That's why I highlighted.
I got the same dollar, I got the same dollar amounts up here.
See right here, it said clearance, printed, clearance, I don't know why they say.
All right, but which number is that?
SP 117277751.
All right, why does it show that she still owes the money?
52 as well. They haven't applied the bond, that's why, Judge. The clearance and the bond are two different things. So, and then it said on this thing right here, it said, when the bond is applied, it will, where did I see it?
It says clearance rejected on SP.
Yeah, bond will cover balance. I'm not sure.
It says clearance rejected on SP 117277752.
Yeah. So I don't know I think what's gonna happen when they get the money and apply it, it'll trigger the acceptance of the or of the reinstatement.
All right, ma'am, call back next week, ma'am. I don't know what's going on down there. And I don't want to give you any wrong information.
Yeah,
I would like to
see.
see. I know, I see.
So that part, yeah, so that, I don't know, I don't work down there and I really don't know what system they have now, I don't know. Just don't know, that's why.
Just
Okay,
call back
so-
next week, Gatlin. Call back next week, Monday or Tuesday. But right now, it just hasn't gone through yet. And I want to be able to tell you definitively that this stuff is closed out. All right?
So I've already taken care of these tickets.
Well, you've already taken care of everything as far as we're concerned. We're just waiting on the administrative side of it to come through. I see that you've been down there today, and it has noted on the file that clearance requested. Yeah.
No, sir, I haven't made a stop to the 36th district since like late last year.
Well, you need to come down here now then.
Okay,
I thought you told me a minute ago that you, oh no, I'm talking to Miss Gatlin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miss Gatlin, are you
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said? You came down here this morning, didn't you, Miss Gatlin?
Yes.
Yeah, call back next week, Monday or Tuesday, and I'll pull it up again. Just make sure you let me know exactly who you are and what we did, so as soon as you call back, I can look it up.
Sorry, did I make a call?
So I called the court.
Call zoom in the same way you zoomed in now, all right?
Okay. Monday or
Just
Tuesday?
let me know who you are so I can, you don't have to wait.
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Samantha Lee Layton. Case numbers SP 125-16671, SP 125-1713, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 125-17151. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Layton. State your full name, Ms. Layton.
Samantha Lee Layton.
All right, I have, do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Can you run her driver's license, please? Mr. Goss? And to Mr. Berry, And Miss Williams Law, Ms. Latham is not on the docket today. Her case is supposed to be May the 6th, 2022 for an arraignment, scheduled for a hearing, I see. But I'm sure that's gonna be a arraignment date as well, so we can get her arraigned now and go for a driver's license.
I know, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
Where's Mr. Goss? All right, Chef Rising Sun, is that Chef Rising Sun? Who's on here? Rising Sun. Is that Chef G?
It's valid.
All right, her license is valid. Let's get Mr. Goss in here to get her an offer. All right, we're gonna wait on the city attorney to come in the courtroom and get you an offer, Ms. Latham.
Okay.
All right, your driver's license is valid, though. All right, who is that who else is on the line? Chef Rising Sun. All right.
Rising Sun.
No response on that. I'm gonna put him out the room. All right, let's go back on the record for Mr. Jameel Lockhart.
Yes.
All right. All right, so this is the last time I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna continue to go back and forth with you regarding court rules and all that. If you wanna represent yourself, you're gonna be required and you're gonna be held to the same standards as anybody else, lawyer or otherwise, non-lawyer that comes into court. So with that being said, sir, I'm gonna offer you either a trial for this matter. And you have the absolute, let's just set a jury trial. So we don't even have to ask him whether he wants a trial or a jury trial. We'll set him up a trial date. And all of those positions that you have, if you put it in a motion, we'll set a motion hearing date. She needs an offer.
I have a trial.
Sir, so if you are setting a motion hearing date, you are doing so without my understanding of the nature and cause of the action against me.
Listen,
And
I
cannot move forward until I have these questions answered. These are basic questions that you are obligated under the Sixth Amendment.
I'm not obligated to answer any of that stuff. I told you, I gave you the answer to that stuff by looking in the court rules. You're obligated to know the rules.
Sir, what you mentioned is statutory law. And if we are proceeding under some kind of statutory law, I motion that we dismiss for lack of a sworn complaint or anything signed by injured party. And in fact, where is the injured party? Is the officer present, and who is the injured party in this case?
The officer is not required to be present today. It is a pretrial date. I'll hold that dismissal motion in abeyance until the date of trial. At the date of trial, if there's no signed complaint on the date of trial, then we will dismiss by no signed complaint. So I'll give the city an opportunity to come up with a signed complaint. If
I'm
there's
sorry,
no
is the
signed
city,
complaint-
the injured party here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, well, sir, I move that we either dismiss this case or move this case to federal court. If the city is the plaintiff or injured party, they cannot also be the judge and prosecutor.
File a motion on that, sir. If you're saying that I do have a signed complaint for SP 1218072 counts 1 and counts 2. I do have a signed complaint for SX 3782961.
Okay, well, that brings me back to my original question. Is this a statutory proceeding? Because if there is, there would have to be an international contract or agreement. And I would implore the prosecution to put that agreement on the record and explain how I am party to it.
Listen, young man, you gotta go do your homework, okay? And it appears that you're taking this position and you're adamant about this position, and you're free to do that. Now, whether you're gonna win at this position, that's gonna be up to what you say in your brief, and how it relates to the law, and we'll make a decision on that stuff, okay? But at this point, you need to educate yourself, because you seem like a very articulate, educated young man. You need to educate yourself on court rules and procedure. And until you get the procedure proper, until you get it correct, then we can't talk, because we have to be speaking the same language. Okay?
I mean, that's the main thing I'm trying to understand here, sir. Is this a common law criminal procedure or an admiralty?
I'm giving you some direction on.
Well, sir, I don't know which rules. If you could tell me where I could find the rules for.
I told you, go to Michigan court rules. They got Michigan court rules.
They have rules for criminal procedure under statutory law.
Yes, very much so.
Could you please direct me to that?
I've already directed you to it. Michigan court rules. There's a book that's over 1,000 pages, and it'll answer, well, close to 1,000 pages. It has those questions outlined in there. You're expected to know
Are
that.
those Michigan court rules? Is that statutory law?
I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you, sir. All I'm going to do, lastly, she has a valid driver's license. All I'm going to do, lastly, is give you the dates that we have. Whatever motions that you have, that's how you speak to the court, through motions. And whatever motions that you have, I will review it. I read all the motions that come across. I check all the law myself. And if you have some law, I would suggest that law that you're saying that we don't.
Your Honor, there is no international contract. I mean, we've asked the prosecutor to produce an international contract that would bind me to this statutory proceeding. And I'm not aware of any contract. In the absence of such contract, I motion that we dismiss this case. I believe what's happening here.
You've already made that motion, sir. I've already
Yes.
dismissed that motion.
Yeah. And for the record, I would just.
In order to, you can move to the circuit court, and you can appeal my decision as it relates to that. But we're not going to keep on going back and forth.
I think we should move this case to federal court. As I stated, if the city is the injured party.
File a motion so I can, on your removal motion, file a motion. I'm going to give you a date. I'm going to give you a date where that motion is going to have to be due. I will entertain that. I'll give the people a date on their response if they choose to respond. And on another date, I will rule on that motion on the final pretrial date. So right now, I'm gonna set
Sir,
dates for you.
I do not wish to continue or delay this any further. There's been no evidence presented to substantiate any kind of jurisdiction in this case. This is our second time. I've asked for this the first time, and there's been no evidence of any jurisdiction. And I don't understand why, you're insisting on, moving to another court date, and we have not addressed this very basic and fundamental issue of jurisdiction. If it cannot be proven and proven on the record, then this case must be dismissed. Well, I mean, I don't understand why we are delaying this any further.
We don't have to delay it any further. I can put a warrant out for your arrest and you don't have to show up. I mean, you'll have to deal with that then, but at some point, you're gonna have to deal.
Under what grounds, under what basis are you putting a warrant out for my arrest and you
I
haven't?
didn't say I was gonna put a warrant. I said, if you're telling the court that you're not gonna come back to any court dates, then that's up to you. All I can do.
What I'm saying, sir, is I don't wish to delay this any further. There has been no proof of jurisdiction. There is no live injured party. I mean, there's a claim that the city of Detroit is an injured party, but I'm not aware of any international agreements or contracts that I've entered into with the city of Detroit. And the prosecutor can't provide that. And it seems like there's a bias going on here because flat on its face, the prosecutor hasn't even spoken on this issue. And you just insist that we move to another court date. And I don't understand. I mean, your oath of office is to uphold the Constitution. And what I'm asking is
what you're saying in essence, right? What you're saying in essence is that I don't have any authority.
I'm asking you to prove your authority.
Huh?
I'm asking you to prove your authority. I'm trying to understand where your authority is coming from. And you're failing to do so.
Read the Michigan court rules, read your statutes, read the Constitution over again, and you'll find that.
As I said before, I'm not asking you for legal advice or where
and
to
the
go.
Michigan Constitution.
You have, if you have a legitimate jurisdiction, I'm asking you, is it a criminal jurisdiction under statutory law, or is it under the common law?
All right, we're gonna give them a trial
And you will
date.
not answer that question.
Well, we'll give them a jury trial date.
Wow.
August the 9th, 2022.
Your Honor, we cannot proceed until I understand the nature and cause of the action against me.
I'm gonna say this one last time to you, sir. Go, and if you want to speak to the court, if you have any objection to the court and these dates, and if you don't feel that these dates are lawful, and if you, whatever your claim is that you're stating, you speak to the court through motions. I want that, and those motions that you're entertaining on the record right now, I've dismissed some of them already. I want you to file those motions with the court.
Under no basis or ground.
So that the court can read your motion and make a ruling and give the city attorney an opportunity to respond. If you do it the proper way, you might learn something. But I don't think that the way that you're going, that you're even if they show you documentation like it is in black and white, you're not going to believe that anyway. That's the perception that I'm getting from you. So I'm going to set these dates. It's going to be up to you whether you want to come to these court hearings or not. And if you don't come to the court hearings, the only recourse I have is to issue a warrant for failure to appear. Okay, so
sir, I still have this same question that you keep failing to answer, and without that question being understood,
and that's it. I'm done talking about it. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to set a
let the record show that the judge has refused.
Listen, sir, don't interrupt me again. Okay? Don't interrupt me again. Let's set a motion date for.
I do not consent.
Please do not say anything else, sir. I know you said.
Sir, I'm exercising my Sixth Amendment right. The Sixth Amendment, exercise of an amendment right cannot be converted into a crime, sir.
I'm holding you in contempt of court, sir.
As I stated before, I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the
I'm not
court
gonna deal with you. You're going to jail.
as pursuant to
Let's pull out the contempt
the Sixth
paperwork,
Amendment.
whatever paperwork we need to do and fill it out. We're gonna fill it out this time. I'm holding your client. Well, Mr. Berry, you are, I guess, not representing this client because this client is probably, do you want the representation of a lawyer, sir, at this point now, sir? Because now you're looking at 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. Do you want the representation or not?
Please let the record show that I have attempted to understand the jurisdiction of this court, and this court has refused me that answer. And apparently it is a jurisdiction only understood to bar members and licensed attorneys. This is a direct violation of the Constitution, and I do not consent. I do not agree. That's it.
I think I have the contempt book here.
Your Honor, I do not wish to be held in contempt.
It's too late.
I've merely asked a very basic, simple question, and you have refused to answer it. I feel as though the court is trying to constrain me to an unfair plea in absence of my understanding of the nature and cause of the action against me. So did you receive the documents that I sent you asking for your anti-bribery statement? Hello. Okay.
I'm going to order you to report to the Wayne County Jail today.
I do not accept. I do not understand the nature and cause of the action against me. You have told me this is a criminal jurisdiction.
Sir, please don't. I told you don't say. I'm gonna add some more days if you keep on talking. You already got 30 days.
Don't understand, sir.
I'm adding more if you keep on talking. Please do not say anything else. Please, no. All right. It says here, after the court determines whether criminal or civil contempt proceedings are appropriate, the court must determine whether the contempt was direct or indirect. If the contempt was committed during its sitting and in the immediate view and presence of the court, the contempt is direct, and the court may summarily make a finding of contempt and punish the contemptor. So I'm determining that this is criminal intent, the contempt. I am determining that it was done during the sitting of the court. We're on the record now. I've asked the young man, Mr. Jameel Lockhart, or as he has on here, Jameel of the family Lockhart, to continually not interrupt. I asked, the court is trying to set dates so that Mr. Lockhart's motions, if he wants to, or any of his pleadings could be preserved in writing, so that the court can review those writings, give the opportunity for the city attorney, if he chooses to respond, and then the court on the final pretrial date, which I never got a chance to give out, would make a ruling on those. I continually ask Mr. Lockhart to not interrupt the court. I ask Mr. Lockhart, and I've exercised the utmost restraint, in my opinion, with Mr. Lockhart, and telling him that we will have no further conversation about the matter. And the only way that we can speak with the court is through motions. I'm not saying that Mr. Lockhart cannot speak. I'm saying that Mr. Lockhart must speak through the court through motions, and he refused to exercise restraint in his own self, follow the court rules, and he refused to obey the order of the court, which was to please not say anything further regarding the matter. He continued.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It happened very fast.
It's happening again right now on the record. It's happening again right now on the record. So those are the reasons
I'm just
that I
apologizing.
find, again, another contempt. And it just continues to happen. And I'm gonna, now, if you have one more interruption with me, sir, I'm gonna add another 30 days to that. And you're looking at the 60 days. You're gonna get 30 days. Right now, you're gonna get 60 days if you have one more interruption to me. And it will be no early release, okay? And so those are the reasons. The court finds that the contempt was done in the sitting of the court. It was in the immediate view and presence of the court, and that therefore the contempt was direct. So the court rules and statute and law gives me the ability to summarily make a finding of contempt and punish the contempt. You definitely have a right to a lawyer. You have a right to appeal my decision, but that is the decision I'm going to make. And at this point, I'm going to order you to report to the Wayne County Jail, and I'm going to again try and set these dates one more time. I'm going to do this. All right. August the 9th, 2022 is set for a jury trial. We will set motion dates for we'll set a motion date for May 27th, 2022. Motions due by 5 p.m. You can send those motions to my email address, and you need to properly serve as the court rules are laid out. You need to properly serve the necessary parties. In this case, you would need to serve the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office with that motion and the City of Detroit Law Department with that motion. I'm putting my email address in the chat. That's the email address is SEAN period PERKINS at 36districtcourt.org. Response to those motions for the people. Will be due June the 3rd, due by 5 p.m. They too can put their response, if they choose to respond, in my email address, and then we will set a final pretrial date. And where I will rule on those motions on June the 10th. Those dates fine, Ms. Mitch? Yes, I got the jury trial. And June the 10th, you need to appear back for a final pretrial date on June the 10th at 8:30 a.m. Let's clear up this. What do I need to do? All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put down the other. I'm just finding the grounds. I'm just gonna say, So statutory provisions illustrating the use of court's contempt powers. Courts have an inherent power to punish contempt of court. This power cannot be limited by statute, but the legislator may still provide for use of the contempt power in certain situations. The Michigan legislature has enacted numerous statutes providing for the use of the contempt power. The broadest of these statutes, Section 1701 of the revised Judiciary Act, contains provisions illustrative of the uses of the contempt power. The statute states the Supreme Court, circuit courts, and all other courts of record have power to punish by fine or imprisonment or both persons guilty of any neglect or violation of duty or misconduct in all of the following cases. And I'm just going to cite section A of this as why I'm holding you in contempt: disorderly, contemptuous, or insolent behavior committed during its sitting and in immediate view and presence and directly tending to interrupt its proceedings or impair respect due to its authority. Okay, so that's what we'll put down there. Disorderly and contemptuous behavior in its sitting in immediate view, presence of everyone, and in directly intending to interrupt its proceedings or impair the respect due to its authority. It's going to be ordered that you report today by 5 p.m. to the Wayne County Jail. And I'm ordering that you do 30 days in the Wayne County Jail. You have a right to appeal this order, and I gave you the dates that the next court hearing will be had for motions due, responses due, the jury trial date, and the final pretrial date. Sir, do you have any further questions?
I just want to make sure I can speak without being held in contempt or.
Yes, you may speak. I asked you, did you have any further questions, sir?
Thank you. Your Honor, I would just like to tell you, man to man, that it was not my intent to be in contempt. It's never been my goal. I try to do everything in accordance with the law. As you can see, I have filed documents. I filed motions. I've requested information from the court, all in a desperate effort to wrap my head around the proceedings and what's going on here today. And I'm sorry if I may have gotten frustrated and not being able to understand the nature and cause and action against me. But just again, that was not my intention. I look forward to handling this as amicably as possible. I think that the record will show, I think that the prosecutor will agree that there is no international contract to which I'm tied under statutory jurisdiction. And I would love to see it. I would love to see that evidence. But also, we covered the fact that the city is the injured party or the plaintiff. And this would be an improper venue anyway, but I appreciate your advice on handling that and moving forward with motions. I will be doing that. But again, this thing of contempt, it's just, as one man to another, trying to understand and stand on my constitutional rights and exercising them. And I feel today, as what's happened is my pursuit in doing that has somehow been converted into crime against me, which is a tragedy in anyone's eyes, So I don't, I cannot consent to moving forward because I still do not understand the nature and cause against me. And I will be communicating in writing, and maybe, someone can give that to me in writing. And we can go from there.
All right, and the court has heard all of what I respect the fact that you're trying to use the system and you're trying to operate by your understanding of the system, and the court is not trying to impair you in any type of way to present any claims that you may have. I continually referred you to the Michigan court rules, the Michigan Constitution, the United States Constitution. You want to find jurisdiction, you want to challenge jurisdiction, and I told you, if you want to challenge that, you're free to do that. The court is never going to impair anybody to challenge any of the allegations that are held or that are brought against them. But there is a procedure, and whether you want to, you got to play by the rules, sir. And whether you accept the rules or not, that's not going to change the rules and the stuff that has been codified and the stuff that has been litigated and argued for over 2 centuries. The rules are not going to change for your position. Now, I asked you to continue, not say anything. I tried, and I appreciate the fact that you want to I don't know what position you're really taking or where you're getting all this stuff from. And I asked you to put that stuff in motion. But when I asked you to please be quiet, please, I give you ample time to speak. I have not impaired your ability to put what's on the record, but you continually say the same thing over and over. And then when I ask you to please be quiet, and when I tell you that I'm going to hold you in contempt, if you're not quiet and you continually go over and over and disobey what the court is trying to say, then I have left with no other option to do what I've already done. So you have an absolute right to an attorney. I gave you Mr. Very, 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 very good attorney. Now, whether you want to listen to his advice or not, you have him there at your disposal. Other than that, sir, I don't know what to do for you.
Okay.
So I'm ordering
I
you,
think, yeah,
to report to the Wayne County Jail by 5 p.m. today.
It just happened so fast, sir. I mean, I think we.
Well, maybe you may learn something from this. Maybe you may learn something from this, and that 30 days will give you an opportunity to go read and educate yourself on how this works. I got other people that are taking the same position as you, and I've afforded them the same exact opportunity as you have, and they did not do what you did today. They're holding fast on their position, and that's fine. I respect that. But I don't respect you interrupting me, and it seems that you really need an education on how this stuff works, and I'm going to give you one today. Now, Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry, Jr., P28880, on behalf of this defendant.
Now, do you want to speak with Mr. Berry in a breakout room, sir, or not?
No, with all due respect, Your Honor, I have the right to represent myself in my own person. And that is what I intend to do after having understood the nature and cause of the action against me.
Okay. Well, I've given you, we've gone over all the natures and causes. We've gone over the maximum possible penalty for these offenses. I gave you an opportunity to speak with how and explain to you how the court hears your representations. You can choose to file those representations or not. But in the meantime, I'm going to order you now. I gave you the dates. I'm going to order you now to report to the Wayne County Jail by 5 p.m. today to do those 30 days. All right.
I do not consent.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day.
You too.
Okay. That we have on the phone, that's okay. Let's go with Miss Layton. Miss Layton, are you there still?
Yes, sir.
So you just give her a blockade. Yeah, we do. Mr. Berry, let's call the cases for Miss Layton.
Is that Samantha Layton, Your Honor?
Samantha, yes, it's Samata, Layton, Layton. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Call
right,
the cases, Your Honor.
Say that again, ma'am. Mrs. Knapp, what?
We put the cases on the record.
Oh, we did? Very good. The offer today for you, ma'am, is to plead to the amended count of strike that. Pleading to the amended count of blocking traffic for one of the civil infractions for the disregarding a red signal. I'll fine you $175 for that, ma'am. With stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss all the other matters and that. But we do see that you have a valid driver's license. I believe that's why the overriding reason why the city attorney is offering you such a generous offer. You want to take that deal, ma'am? You have to understand you have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am. If you choose to, we'll let you have your trial. And you have an absolute right to speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room. What would you like to do, ma'am?
Will I have any points added to my, if I take the plea, do I have any points added to my?
No, that's a very good question, ma'am. You won't have any points. It will not abstract to the Secretary of State. This is like an expensive parking ticket, ma'am. It'll be closed out once you pay the $175.
Yes, sir. I'll take that, please.
All right, Mr. Berry, can you, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the response to the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm gonna fine you $175 for that. With stipulation of probable cause, I'm gonna dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, $175, Ms. Layton. How, when can you pay that?
I'm gonna come down and pay today.
All right, very good. I'm gonna put in the system pay by April 1st. You come down today and pay that in cash, then we'll be able to close that matter out. You won't have to appear. If you have not paid it though, I need to see you, ma'am. And you can zoom back in just to make sure on that date that we got it proper, but I'm sure we'll get it right.
All righty. So once I make that payment, my license will be back clear?
Your license is already clear. Making this payment will make sure that your license stays clear.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, so you coming down today, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day.
You too.
All right. All right, anything further, Mr. Berry?
I am not aware of anything else, Your Honor.
Okay. That's all right. All right, if there's nothing further, that'll conclude today.